Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste, everybody. And I wanted to have a brief video. I haven't been doing too much engagement on my Facebook page lately. As some of you may know that are working with me currently, I've been going back to school. Uh, so I got a new bachelor's degree and I'm working on a master's and a doctorate degree now in religion. And so that has greatly impacted the time I could have used in prior months and last year to really focus on engaging more here on Facebook and through other social media. But I wanted to say I haven't forgotten about you. I've been trying to refocus now that I have a little bit more time in the mornings on that. And I just wanted to give a brief glimpse into what's coming up here on the Facebook page and on YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube page and like my videos and comment on the videos. This helps to get the word out. Uh, a lot of things that I'm going to do through YouTube and Facebook will be free programs. And also, there'll be programs where people can pay for online classes and learn about asana and deeper aspects. But as always, it's my belief that anything that is truly of a spiritual nature can only be given from a spiritual source. So I can't charge for that. So spiritual teachings I'll always offer for free. In the sense of asana classes, I will always offer them as openly as I can at discounted rates that people can afford them to improve their health and their spiritual growth. So over the next few weeks, what I'd like to do is start offering some free pranayama classes. Pranayama are breathing exercises that yogis and yoginis do to both purify the body and the mind, and it can cause spontaneous spiritual growth. And we'll talk about this in short as we go through these short videos. The videos will be short. They'll be teaching you how to do certain breathing exercises, and you should do them exactly as taught, or they're not safe. You can't just hear about a pranayama exercise and then do it any way you want. You should do it exactly as it's passed down through tradition so that it's safe and brings about peace of mind, peace of heart, and health in the body. If it's done as taught, then they're totally safe, even online. So I'm going to be offering some pranayams once per week, and then you can try and do them throughout the week. Also, I'm going to start offering some online yoga classes. I think that I may do them through YouTube or Zoom. I'm not sure which platform I'll use. For those that are taking part in these online classes, you could decide which platform is better for you. Uh, I do like Zoom better because there's more interaction, but I heard a lot of people state that they really like YouTube for a lot of reasons. Uh, it's easier to connect, etc. And there's always the possibility of being on Zoom and YouTube at the same time. For those that have a hard time connecting through Zoom, I've had a lot of feedback on that. I could have the Zoom meeting open for those that want to really interact and talk and experience modifications. And I could also have it screen shared on YouTube Live so that people that have problems with Zoom can take part in the class and then write to me on Facebook or email me questions afterwards. So I'm thinking of beginning to offer some basic yoga classes, basic yoga classes for beginners. And for those that haven't practiced in a long time, a lot of my students have told me they haven't practiced for so long and they don't know if they can get back into it. What I tend to teach nowadays, I've been calling it Parinama yoga. Many of you that have known me for decades know that I taught fire yoga. And fire yoga implied a lot of work, right? For those of you that were with me many years ago, we really sweat. We really worked. And I still offer those kind of classes. There's a lot of value to it. But what I've been focusing on in my personal practice and with my current students is yin yoga, which is more gentle, which helps us to examine the mind. It's more meditative, and more of like a gentler vinyasa hatha yoga class. Something where it moves, but it's more slow and we can really examine the poses and examine the anatomy of our body and find what really works for us at whatever age and stage of health that we're at now. That way, we can all have a beginning point and grow as we go. So, I'm thinking of offering hatha yoga classes again. I have only a few private classes going on right now, but I'd like to do group classes so that more people can come at small rates. So the more people that come, the lower the cost is for everybody. So I'd like to see that happen. And also, what happens in a group class is that you're able to discuss together, you're able to talk, ask questions, have a sense of community. And I really like that, especially with us still being in COVID. It's still here, it hasn't gone away. So I'm thinking of offering it on Wednesdays and Thursdays in the morning. And then I'll choose one night. I haven't decided the night yet. My nights get very complicated uh, because that's where I take care of my own health and do my own practices. But I would like to offer one night, maybe on the weekend. Uh, and these classes are about an hour to an hour and a half long. So just so you know, that schedule will be released soon. So one class online per week will be a new pranayam, a new exercise for developing health, for calming down the mind, for encouraging spontaneous inner spiritual growth. That's what pranayam does. And then we're going to start offering the live classes very soon. I'm thinking as early as next week or the following week. I will be traveling a little bit in June, so there's going to be a little bit of a gap there. So maybe the online group classes will start again in July. That's a safe bet. But the pranayam classes will happen right away. I think that's it. I just wanted to say hi to everybody and thank everybody who supports my yoga school and for those who have supported for decades, not just recently. And I wanted to let you know about the upcoming programs. If you have any questions, you can put it in the comments, or you can email me, or you can give me a WhatsApp message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. See you soon.